Hello my friends, today we have a 5-minute plank challenge coming at you. Now this is a great one if you are working on building up that endurance in your planks, or if you're maybe on the go, you only have a couple minutes and you still want to get a good push upper body session in. So meet me on your mat, let's get comfy and, well, not too comfy. Where did you come from? Let's do this. Starting in our tabletop position, this is the foundation of all of our planks. I want you to think about hips over knees, shoulders over hands, spreading out those fingers, taking the hands slightly on the outsides of your body. We're gonna start with our bird dog to really set up this alignment. We're gonna tuck one set of toes underneath. We're gonna push that heel back. Feel length in the body from the top of the head all the way out through the heel. Hips and shoulders are still square. Now we're gonna keep those shoulders square. We're gonna reach up with the opposite hand like we're reaching out to shake someone's hand. Again, shoulders are square. This is where it starts to get tricky. And if you're feeling good here, let's lift that foot up just a few inches off the ground. Now be careful that we're not lifting up, letting that low back sag. We wanna pull up towards the ceiling, almost like we were being held, hovering up above the floor, lifting that low back up towards the sky. We're here for 3, 2, 1, and let's bring it down. Good, we're setting up on the other side. Reset in your tabletop, tuck those other toes, press that heel out, sliding nice and long. We wanna think about length, front to back here, not height. Here we go, reaching out with that opposite arm. Ooh, testing with just a little bit of instability, and let's lift that foot up off the ground. Reaching out, nice long line, top of the head out through the tailbone, lift through the low back. We're here for 3, 2, 1, and let it go, bring it back down, and we're planting the hands. I'm gonna slide my foot out again. I'm going for the far corners of my mat with both feet. We're up here for about 30 seconds. Keep it easy in the knees, easy in the elbows, nice, wide, stable plank. You got this. Whoo, about 15 seconds down, 15 seconds to go. This is a great place to check in with those plank basics. Are your hips in line? Are your shoulders forward over your wrists? If we start to push back, the tension's gonna creep up into your neck. Taking it out, good, we're here for 3, 2, 1, let's let it go. All right, you're gonna meet me on your side. We're stacking up for our side plank. Again, shoulders and hips in line, but this time in line with each other. And the side plank starts in this side lying position. So sometimes stacking up and just pressing away from the floor here through the whole forearm can be enough, yeah? If you'd like more, we can pop those knees down, press up, lift the hips. If you'd like even more, you can take the top foot out, or you can cross those legs over. Either way, we're still keeping that nice square side posture. You ready? 30 seconds on in 3, 2, 1, bring it up. Now I'm going from the knees. If you feel tension in your shoulders here, I want you to think about opening up the chest. I want you to think about keeping that top hip stacked on top of the bottom one, lifting through that underside, lifting through the glutes, and making sure your knees are also in line. That is our plank. We've got 10 seconds left here, my friends. Pushing away from the floor. Keep that length in the neck. You got this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's switch sides. We'll get there together. Take your time. Flip flopping. We'll go in 3, 2, 1, and up. Now, if this is feeling good, you can reach out away from yourself. Maybe you try a different variation in the lower body. Think about gently scooping that pelvis underneath you, maybe squeezing the glutes a little, or you can also think about drawing the navel back, lengthening out that low back, whatever you need to do to feel the length in the spine. 10 seconds left. You got this. We're going back to our tabletop in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent, my friends. Flipping back around. Meet me here. Setting back up for our plank. Now this is any plank of your choice. Knees, toes, incline, whatever. I'm going to go from the knees, from the forearms. You're gonna reach out, give me a little tap, bring it back in, reach out, tap, bring it back in. The goal is not to move the rest of the plank as the arm moves. 30 seconds on, here we go in 3, 2, 1, reach it out, bring it in, reach it out, bring it in. Now this can be a tiny tap out, especially if you're just starting to play around with moving planks. That is a-okay. We'll work up to big movements. Woo, 15 seconds down, 15 seconds to go, my friends. Feel for that length all the way through the spine. If you are up on your toes, give me a gentle little bend in the knees. Here we go for 3, 2, 1. Good, now you can stay here. We're going into a hip dip plank, excuse me. So we can go hips back. We're gonna twist, bring one hip down towards the floor. Hips back, down to the floor. Now if you're on your knees for this, you're gonna need to slide back. If you'd like to take this up to forearms and toes, we're gonna pike up towards the sky, kind of like a down dog, more like dolphin pose in yoga, all the way down into line, not letting the hips reach down towards the floor, okay? So we're coming out of line and then into line. Might be different than how you've done hip dips in the past. Here we go, 30 seconds on, in 3, 2, 1, let's go. We pike up, we twist down. We pike up, we twist down. Woo, up and down, shoulders stay square, hips twist underneath. 15 seconds down, 15 seconds to go. You're doing great. Are you breathing? We got one more move after this. Good. We're done in 3, and 2, and 1, and bring it back to that tabletop. We're spreading out the fingers. Bring the knees right under the hips. We're gonna tuck the toes, lift off just an inch to hover. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and up. Bear plank, you know it's my favorite. Great for feeling that alignment in the pelvis. If this is bothering your knees, take them a little step back, widen out the angle at the knees. 10 seconds already down. This is your last challenge to slay. 15 seconds down. Keep the shoulders forward over the wrists. You're doing great, my friends. Nice deep breaths. Keep breathing into the sides of the ribs, into the back. We're done in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let it rest. Maybe you let your knees down. Maybe you stretch your hands out. Maybe you sit back into a child's pose. Whatever you need to do to give those shoulders a little love and relaxation. You did something really hard today. Nicely done.